Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Homebrew. Today I'm excited because I'm finally making an all-grain English bitter. I love this style, so I can't believe it's taken me so long. And it's toasted, and I toasted it. So let's get going. Water, temperature's up to 68 degrees, which is good. I want to mash it 33 to 35, so I know that I'll lose a couple of degrees. So in goes the malt. It's pretty much 95% Maris Otter plus 5% dark crystal, but there's also some roasted barley in there for a little bit of colour. And what is this? This is my toasted malt, which, as I said, I toasted myself. So how did I do that? Well, this is 2 weeks earlier. So I've got my malt here. I've looked up How to Brew by John Palmer, and he reckons that if you want a light, sweet, tasty taste, soak the malt in water. This is just the Maris Otter, by the way, for 1 hour. So there we go. Soak that for an hour. And when it's all done, 4, 3, 2, 1, all good. And I'm just going to strain that out and put it into the pan. Splat, there she goes. Okay, so I'll leave that in the oven for an hour, and it's a temperature I forget, but there I am in the other room, minding my own business, and I hear kaboom! And kasplat! And kapowie! Because it turns out that the grains are exploding themselves. Here goes another one! Bammo! And and good thing I've run out of sound effects now, because that got a bit silly there. But never mind, it was fun watching the grains explode there for a while. So anyway, now what you do is put them into a bag, a paper bag, for a couple of weeks, because that way all the dumb tastes and flavours that you don't want come out. So they're going into paper bag, and that's one lot there, that's another lot there, and as I said, I wrap them up and put them in the bag chamber for 2 weeks. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. So that's today. So there goes the last of the grains into the thing, and it looks like I'm mashing at 55, I think, 65 rather. So wrap it up for an hour, and yep, English bitter. So what do? Find some Beatles songs to play. We got Sergeant Pepper. I'm Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Man. Yeah. Okay. So thing comes off. This is an hour later, obviously, and it looks like I lost a degree. So that's pretty cool. That's what I wanted. Grain bag comes out. Thing goes under, and next thing is the heat goes on. Squeeze out the grain bag. Squeezy, squeeze, 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 and all the good stuff goes in. So wait for that to boil. Now I've got some fuggles. These are my fuggles. I don't know how many there are. There's 12 grams of fuggles. So I'll just I want 35 RBUs, so I'm going to adjust the amount of the other hop, which is Styrian Goldings that I'm using, and I work out that I want about that much. So English bitter, right? Turns out that this is actually a Slovenian hop for some reason, and it's not a Golding. It's also a fuggle. So it's a damn English imposter hop. But anyway, people use it in this style, so there you go. And okay, so that was in there for an hour. Now we're at the end of the boil, and I'm putting in another 30 grams of Styrian Goldings. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. And in go the hops. So they'll sit there for 10 or 15 minutes so that settles down. Out they come. Boy, time's going really fast. And whirlpool time. Stir it all up. Stir, stir, stir. Okay, so that's got to settle as well. So now what I'll do, I'll get my cube that's going to go in, and I hit it with some star sand. Bam! Take that, you stupid cube. You're getting hit real good with star sand and stuff. Yes, star sand all over. Star sand wins. Alright. Good thing about star sand, though, is that you can reuse it. So I'll use this again tomorrow when it comes to actually put it into the what's it. So, hang on a second. What tap is that? Where's my ball valve? There's my ball valve. It's in pieces. Because when I tasted that water, remember the water? It tasted like grease, which is bad. And I didn't want this to taste like grease, so I just went back to the old tap. So, let's have a look at the colour of this. Oh, don't worry, I will clean it eventually. Anyway, colour looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. So that can go in. And we're just pouring out the last bit. And look how it stays away from the hole. Isn't that good? So I get all the last little bits out. And it turns out that it's really, really full this time. So just a teeny tiny touch with my hand. And we're good. So, you, cube, full of beer, up to the shed. You can cool down overnight with the hose reel and the axes, and I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Tomorrow sometime happens. Here we go. Keep out of the shed, down to the house, down the driveway, past the dog, get an escort here, He's coming to go in. Alright, oh, look at this. It's the new yeast from Danstar London ESB. This is part of the reason I decided to finally do this. Temperature of the water is 34 degrees, which is what you want it to be to rehydrate, so I'll put that in. And then that has to go in the fridge for a further 15 minutes. And fridge is full of underpants again, so clear out the underpants, put that in the fridge. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okie dokie. Oh, I've been doing some research in that 15 minutes, so everybody's happy. Alright, there's the yeast. It's all good. Here comes the stuff out of the cube, and I'll just pour it in. Hopefully I don't make a spill. 1, 2, 3, waka! And in you go. The sieve oxygenates it, which is a good thing at this point of the thing. So that's all of it going in. Now I've got my yeast, so I give it a stir, and then, where are you? And splat, in she goes. Now I rinse out the container, which is all sanitized and everything, of course. So just to get all the last bits of yeast, that goes in as well. What goes on? Thumbs! That must mean it's the end of the video. Everybody's happy. I'm so glad I made this brew. Really happy with the colour. Hope it tastes good. Let's drink some more beer. I'm enjoying myself. See ya. Oh, I barely got through that.